William Shakespeare. His plays have been around for centuries and are read in schools, recreated at theaters, and made into motion pictures. So why do we study Shakespeare? Shakespeare was born in his family's home on Henley Street in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. No one knows his birthday for sure. The closest guess comes from his baptism on April 26, 1564. Shakespeare is thought to have been born 3 days prior to this date, which would be April 23, 1564. Shakespeare wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets. Some of his most well-known plays are Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, Othello, Twelfth Night, and The Taming of the Shrew. Queen Elizabeth I was a fan of Shakespeare. She only saw a few of his plays during her lifetime. Shakespeare was born 5 years after Elizabeth became queen, and many of Shakespeare's plays weren't written until after her death. The Globe Theatre was built in 1599. The famous theater was a large circular structure, 3 stories high. A small straw roof only partially covered the circular structure, giving it an appearance of a football stadium where the center is uncovered. In the center, pushed up against one interior side, extended the 5 feet high main stage. On the 3rd level was a small house-like structure supported by columns from the stage where announcements were made and the playhouse's flag would often fly, advertising plays currently being performed. There were 3 rows of seating forming circular bands wrapped around the interior. These galleries were 2 pennies a seat. Those in the central uncovered courtyard had to stand through what could be a 3-hour performance, rain or shine. Tragedy struck the Globe Theatre during a performance of Henry VIII on June 29, 1613. A cannon fired during the play and ignited the theater's straw roof, burning it to the ground. The theater was rebuilt 1 year later. The original Globe Theatre no longer exists. Today you can enjoy a very close replica of it in Southwark, England, in the same town the original one was built. Shakespeare's Blackfriars Theatre was a district on the north side of the Thames River. This theatre was originally a monastery that was built in 1275. This type of theatre had real stone-paved streets and no mud, unlike the Globe Theatre. Shakespeare's indoor theatre occupied a space 46 feet by 66 feet. This enclosed setting allowed the company to use music and lighting effects for the first time. The actors and the audience no longer had to worry about getting rained on and freezing in the winter. In March 2009, a recreation of the Blackfriars Theatre opened at the American Shakespeare Center in historic downtown Staunton, Virginia. It is the world's only historically correct recreation of Shakespeare's indoor theater. Shakespeare died in 1616 at the age of 52. We study Shakespeare because he is considered the greatest playwright of all time. Not only can we enjoy his work, but we can also learn a lot of life lessons from it.